President Trump again calls out LaVar Ball amid feud over son's arrest in China. The apparent feud between LaVar Ball and President Trump appeared to intensify on Sunday after Trump tweeted that Ball was wrong for not appreciating his efforts with freeing his son. Now that the three basketball players are out of China and saved from years in jail, LaVar Ball, the father of Hangzhou, is unaccepting of what I did for his son, and that shoplifting is no big deal. I should have left them in jail. Shoplifting is a very big deal in China, as it should be. 5-10 years in jail, but not to Father LaVar. Should have gotten his son out during my next trip to China instead. China told them why they were released. Very ungrateful. Shoplifting is a very big deal in China, as it should be. 5-10 years in jail, but not to Father LaVar. Should have gotten his son out during my next trip to China instead. China told them why they were released. Very ungrateful. The president added. Members of the UCLA basketball team who were arrested for shoplifting during a trip to China had thanked Trump at a press conference last week following a tweet from Trump himself. The players were arrested in China after being caught stealing Louis Vuitton designer sunglasses from a store near the team's hotel in Hangzhou. After days of being held on shoplifting charges, President Trump personally asked Chinese President Xi Jinping to drop the shoplifting charges while on his trip to Bejing. Do you think the three UCLA basketball players will say thank you, President Trump? They were headed for 10 years in jail. The president tweeted, waiting for some praise from the young students. The president finally got the thank you he had hoped for after the students finally spoke up at a press conference on the commander-in-chief's behalf. I would like to thank President Trump and the United States government for the help that they've provided as well, LaVar Ball said. To President Trump and the United States government, thank you for taking the time to intervene on our behalf, another player, Cody Riley, said. We really appreciate you helping us out. Thank you to the United States government and President Trump for your efforts to bring us home, the third player, Jalen Hill, said. But LaVar Ball, the father of Hangzhou, who's grabbed headlines for his boisterous attitudes and promotion of his sons, isn't giving Trump all that much credit. In an interview with ESPN, LaVar was asked about Trump and responded, "Who?" Then he went on, "What was he over there for? Don't tell me nothing. Everybody wants to make it seem like he helped me out. As long as my boy's back here, I'm fine. I'm happy with how things were handled. A lot of people like to say a lot of things that they thought happened over there. Like I told him, they try to make a big deal out of nothing sometimes. I'm from LA, I've seen a lot worse things happen than a guy taking some glasses." The UCLA basketball team traveled to Shanghai for a season opening game against Georgia Tech on Saturday. UCLA won 63-60. If you have a suggestion for this page, please let us know. Also, if you think this is worth sharing, you can do so using the links below.